I'm Khandie Khisses. I did the very basic Photoshop here. For me, Photoshop is a great thing. I think, however, we have allowed ourselves to believe that the images that we're seeing on a daily basis, be it on social media, in magazines, is a true reflection of the person contained within them. And it's not, because if that was the case, Photoshop wouldn't exist. There'd be no need for it. But we do use it, and while it can maybe enhance someone's natural, their hair colour might not be as vibrant, you want to tone it up, make it a little bit more vibrant, fine. But when we start smoothing out wrinkles and removing them, or in their entirety, or perhaps making someone's bust in this case look bigger, set to, astronomical proportions, I wonder if we've taken it too far. It depends on what image you're going for. That said, if you're going for that fantasy image and you have said, oh, a fantasy image in accompanying text, or that's what the whole sense of the shoot is about, then fine. But I've encountered celebrities and I'm gone, wow, you don't look like your pictures, and that's because their pictures don't look like them. Photoshop is a smokescreen. It's almost like a magic wand that's wafted over people to make them look unworldly. I have yet to meet someone in the street who doesn't have a little wrinkle. Even babies are born with little pudgy little wrinkles on their arms and stuff, the fat folds, whatever, the cutesy little things. And I see baby shoots that are photoshopped out, and I don't agree with that, to be honest. But I see them and I wonder if maybe we need to start putting someone, this image has been photoshopped, or maybe we just need to be educating people, saying, well, this obviously has been photoshopped, and stop those red circles of shame in magazines where they go, oh, cellulite. Well, guess what? So what if so-and-so's got cellulite? Oh, that's right, because you didn't include her cellulite in your photo shoot with her. Why? Well, that's your fault. So that red circle of shame isn't. That's just you highlighting which parts of her the week before, whenever you shot her, you photoshopped. So I kind of wonder if maybe we need to somehow ask the Photoshop to be pulled back, or have it a little thing at the bottom which says this image has been photoshopped, or we just explain that every image that you're going to see in this magazine is photoshopped to some degree. We see it in moisturisers on adverts where they say 97% of women agreed, only 14 women were tested. We always make me laugh, but those sort of things, and we have those disclaimers. So perhaps maybe we need to have disclaimers put on our images. Now, I use Photoshop. I love Photoshop. Cleans up blemishes, makes my images look sometimes more interesting, but I'm not in the market to false represent people to the extreme where they're not recognisable. If you walk past me looking at that, and that's not me. That's not me. That's not how I look. I've not even got pink hair now. It's peculiar, and I think when we shove those images in people's faces, they think that's the aspiration, because we're not telling them that it's Photoshop, because we don't want people to know that, and yet we know the software exists. So why aren't we assuming that every image we see is photoshopped? So my opinion on Photoshop is it can be great, but it needs to be used wisely. It needs to be acknowledged in its use. We all know it, but more acknowledged is that perhaps in a magazine saying these images are altered. Or we just need to bring it into our children that the images that they're seeing are photoshopped, and show them how they've been photoshopped. So hopefully this video has helped and you can see what it's done, and yeah, just be aware that everything you're probably seeing has had some tweaking and some wizardry done in software like this.